everybody, and a very good morning to all of you, coming from me, Wassam, taking over from Jason, who was kind enough to share some very interesting world news with us. And of course, it's a Thursday morning, and I know that everyone was very excited when you woke up in the morning, because we can expect the semi-final this evening when Sri Lanka takes on West Indies in the T20 World Cup. And I don't know about you, but I'm extremely excited, and I'm sure most of you are as well, and just waiting till this evening to see what happens. So let's all wish Sri Lanka all the very best for that match. And of course, here in Good Morning Sri Lanka, we discuss various topics, and we bring the experts into the studio to share their knowledge with us. And this morning's topic in particular is about disciplining kids, which not many people, especially in Sri Lanka, are very aware of, which we thought was a very important subject to bring up. Now, of course, if you go out to your parents and you have a chat with them and say, listen here, that's not the way to treat your kids, or that's not the way to discipline your kids, they'd of course look back at you, snap at you sometimes and say, hey, don't tell me how to, don't teach me how to, bring my kids up. But nevertheless, we thought we'd give a general message out to our audiences on maybe some of the best practices and some techniques you can use as to, disciplining your kids. And like I said, we do have the experts. The expert which we thought we will bring in this morning is Dr. Mahesh Rajasuriya. A very good morning to you, Doctor. And you've been on Good Morning Sri Lanka before this, discussing other topics with us as well. Now, just to introduce Dr. Mahesh Rajasuriya to you, he is a consultant psychiatrist at the National Hospital of Colombo, and he's also senior lecturer at the University of Colombo. So, Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
Excited about the match in the evening?
Of course, yeah.
Are you going to be staying at home, or have you made plans to go out and watch it?
I'm not sure. I usually don't have enough time to sit down and watch, but I might watch the highlights.
Great. Well, I think a lot of people are very excited. Even on the way to the studio here, I've been hearing like different people, talking about, hey, it's a match this evening. Anyway, Doctor, coming back to our main topic about disciplining kids. Now, the first thing I know, which is something that's very, very okay. Maybe forgetting that, if you could just tell me the importance of disciplining a child.
Yeah, what we understand by the word discipline is what I'm going to talk about first. When we say the word discipline, what comes to our mind is that children behaving in a very controlled manner. Say if it's in a school, when a teacher comes in, everybody stands up at once and greets the teacher, and then sits down, and when they walk out of the classroom, they walk in a line, and if it's three students who are walking on the schoolyard, one behind the other, no chatting, things like things like that. This is what we call the military type discipline. It is good, and it is essential, and it is important for the military to be able to walk, march on command, or at once together, because that skill, that trait, that nature is needed for the job they are supposed to do. But now, do we need to give that type of discipline to our kids, to our children? That's the question. But that's apparently what's happening. I have seen, I can give you enough and more examples, strict military type discipline being adhered to. In some schools, the length of the school uniform, what the girls wear, is sometimes measured. And then how they tie up their hair, and the color of the whatever they use to tie up the hair.
That's very true, Doctor, because back in the day when I used to go to school, the moment your hair is like a little longer than it should be, or even if there's a little bit of gel, or if your hair is spiked or anything, the prefects would just pull you up, and they would even go to the extent of asking you to go to a tap somewhere in the corner and wash your hair off.
Or they might cut the hair off sometimes. The extra length.
Not been through that. Okay. But I've definitely washed my hair under a tap.
You have. And it is a huge crime, right? If you have put a little gel, or hair is a few millimeters longer than it should be, so it's considered a huge error, a huge breach of discipline. Now, it is a huge breach of discipline in the army, yes. But do we need to have that kind of discipline in schools with our kids? And with that, what happens is that we have to discipline children to that extent. We have to use very harsh methods, because by nature children are explorative, inquisitive. They want to try different things, they want to try new things and learn from their mistakes. So we have to stop or prevent all that from happening if you want to see that kind of a discipline in the schools or at home.
I see.
So, not that discipline is not important at all, it is important, but I would like to introduce another concept which is equally or perhaps even more important than discipline, this military type discipline, which I call, which is a well-known psychological concept, delayed gratification. And I think we can watch a little video clip on this. This is a study done in Stanford University in the USA, where they asked children, they got few children, little kids, to go into a room, and they gave them marshmallows.
Okay.
And we can see what happens now.
Okay. You want us to put up the video, Doctor?
Yes, I think
we've got a video lined up, which the good doctor was able to provide for us on the show. So let's have a look at that now.
Okay, so here's the deal. There's a marshmallow. You can either wait, and I'll bring you back another one, so you can have two, or you can eat it now. So you can eat it now, or you can wait and I'll bring you back two. Okay? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I have one marshmallow for each of you.
Okay.
One.
Don't eat it?
And here's the deal. You can either eat it now, or you can wait till I get back and you can have two. Okay?
Okay.
So eat it now, or wait till I get back and you can have two. And I'll be back in a little.
If we wait, you'll give us two?
Yep, if you wait, you'll get two. Or you can eat it now, whichever you want. Okay? I'll be back in a little bit.
We're gonna wait. I wonder what we're gonna do. They're gonna eat it? If I want to eat something, or we're still not gonna get to. But if you wait until she gets back, she'll give you two. She still won't give you two because you ate it for longer. And I didn't eat a single bite of mine. So don't show her, okay?
Okay, so I have this marshmallow, and you can eat it now, or if you wait a little bit, I'll bring back 2 for you to eat, okay? How you doing, Sam? Good. You've been eating. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and I haven't found the marshmallows yet, so I'm gonna look for some more, but you stay here, and if you haven't eaten that one, I'll bring you back another one, okay? I'll be right back.
Waiting. No, you're eating, not waiting for her to give back. But still ate some of it, so she's still not gonna give it to her. She ate her.
Oh, okay. Good job! You can eat it. You can eat them now.
Well, there you go. If you saw the kids' faces, it looked as if they were put under torture for 2 minutes just because of a marshmallow doctor. It also kind of reminded me of the whole story of Adam, Eve, and the forbidden apple for some reason. But you were basically explaining to us about this concept which is called delayed gratification.
Yes.
And you were going to tell us what that really is.
So that's what was demonstrated for some, And now the kids were given a choice. They were not forced to go through that torture. They were given a choice. They could either eat the marshmallow straight away, or they could wait for a minute or two and then get 2 marshmallows to eat. So the children who could, now 1 marshmallow is a small reward. 2 marshmallows is double the reward. So you have to decide which reward you are going to go for. 1 marshmallow or the 2 marshmallows.
Okay.
And if you decide to go for the 2 marshmallows, you have to have the ability to wait 2 minutes, 2 full minutes, and to delay your desire to gratify yourself immediately with 1 marshmallow. You are guaranteed that you will have the gratification of eating a marshmallow if you eat it just now. Pop it into your mouth, yes, you have done it. But if you can delay that, if you can delay that gratification, that enjoyment for a couple of minutes, you are going to get 2 marshmallows. So some kids could do that. Some kids could not do that.
So for the kids who can't do it, you need to find a different approach, is it?
Perhaps the best is for them to teach it. Teach them how to.
Okay.